There is something out there, and it doesn't make sense. It's not a planet, it's not a satellite, it's not space debris. And the most disturbing part is that it moves. Not randomly, not drifting, but adjusting, correcting its path, slowly, precisely, like something is guiding it. And that shouldn't be possible. It all started with a routine scan. Data, screens, objects moving through space. Everything normal, everything predictable. Until one signal stood out. Small on the screen, but different. Its trajectory didn't match anything expected. It wasn't falling. It wasn't orbiting correctly. It wasn't following the rules. It was moving with intention. Welcome to Crazy World Facts, where reality starts to feel uncomfortable when patterns stop making sense. At first, the explanation was simple. Space debris, fragments from an old rocket, leftover material from past missions, something insignificant, something already known. But there was a problem. Debris doesn't think. Debris doesn't adjust. Debris doesn't change direction. It doesn't react. It just falls. This didn't. This object was different. Now imagine this. A dark object in space, silent, unidentified, moving slowly, changing its trajectory, as if avoiding something or moving towards something. And no one giving a clear explanation. Tracking systems continued analyzing it. Speed, distance, movement patterns, everything about it felt wrong. But the most disturbing detail was its size. This wasn't a fragment. This wasn't small. It was massive, far too large to be ignored. And that's when the questions began, because this isn't the first time. Over the years, similar objects have been detected. Anomalies, unusual trajectories, lights appearing, then disappearing. Objects accelerating without explanation, changing direction without propulsion. And every time, the same response. Silence, or explanations that don't fully add up. Now picture a control room. Dim lights, screens glowing in the dark, a technician staring at the data. Something feels off. He checks again. The object is still there, still moving, still not behaving like it should. Because in space, everything follows rules. Everything can be calculated. Everything can be predicted, except this. This breaks the pattern. And when something breaks the pattern, it means one thing. We don't understand it. But there's something even more unsettling. Some of these objects don't just move. They vanish, then reappear. They change speed. They shift direction, as if they are reacting, as if they are aware. And that leads to the question no one wants to answer. What if it's not debris? What if it's not human? Because if something like this exists, if there are objects we don't understand moving near our planet, then everything changes. Our technology, our control, our place in the universe. Because it means we're not the only ones operating out there. And maybe we never were. Now imagine looking up at the sky, seeing nothing but stars, thinking everything is empty, calm, silent, safe. But out there, something is moving. Something that doesn't follow the rules. Something that shouldn't be there. And yet, it is. And no one is telling you exactly what it is. If you're into real mysteries, space anomalies, and things that shouldn't exist, subscribe to Crazy World Facts, because some things don't arrive from the outside.